Hi friends and families, it's Anna, and today I'm going to read a book that's called Something Happened in Our Town, a child's story about racial injustice. And this book is written by Marianne, Celano, Marietta and Anne Hazzard, and it's illustrated by Jennifer Zivoin. Something bad happened in our town. The news was on the TV, the radio, and the internet. The grown-ups didn't think that the kids knew about it, but the kids in Miss Garcia's class had heard some of the older kids talking about it, and they had questions. After school, Emma asked her mother, "Why did the police shoot that man?" "It was a mistake," said her mother. "I feel sad for the man and his family." "Yes, the police thought that he had a gun," said her father. "It wasn't a mistake," said her sister Liz. "The cops shot him because he was black." Emma was confused. "He is brown, not black," she said. "Some black people have dark brown skin, and some have light brown skin," Emma's father explained. "Black usually means African American. Most of their ancestors were brought here from Africa as slaves." "I know what a slave is," said Emma. "That's when you have to do whatever the other person says." Yes, slaves had to do whatever white people told them to do. Even after slavery ended, white people did not let black people live where they wanted, go to school with white people, or vote. "Who are white people?" Emma asked. "White people came here from places in Europe, or Russia, or other countries. We are white, even though our skin is light tan." "Did our family do those bad things a long time ago?" asked Emma. "Yes," answered her mother. "Back then, many white people thought that they were better than black people, even though it wasn't true." Liz added, "Some white people still think most black men and boys are dangerous, even though they're not." So you can see here they're looking in their old photo album, pictures of their family. "Was the man that got shot dangerous?" asked Emma. "No," her mother said. "Shooting him was a mistake. It was a mistake that is part of a pattern." "Like the pattern on my blanket?" Emma asked. "Yes, but this pattern is being nice to white people and mean to black people. It is an unfair pattern." "Suppose you had a birthday party and invited everyone in your class except the black kids," her mother said. "How would the black kids feel?" "They would be sad," Emma said, "or mad." "And you would be missing out because you never know who is going to be your best friend," said Liz. "And you can help others to be fair," said her mother. "Like telling Anna to stop teasing Ling about her name?" asked Emma. Her mother gave her a hug, just like that. You can see these pictures here of Emma and her mother. In another house, Josh asked his mother, "Can police go to jail?" "Yes," said his mother. "Why do you ask?" "That white policeman who shot the black man," said Josh. "Will he go to jail?" "What he did was wrong," said Josh's mother. "But he won't go to jail," said his father. "Why not?" asked Josh. "Cops stick up for each other," said Josh's brother Malcolm, "and they don't like black men." Josh was confused. "Why not? Some police are black." "You're right," said his mother. "Uncle James is a police officer, and so is my friend Kenya. There are many cops, black and white, who make good choices," said his father. "But we can't always count on them to do what is right." Malcolm added, "I could get stopped by police just because I'm black, even if I didn't do anything wrong." "But that's not fair," Josh said. "What if it was a white man in the car? Would the police have shot him?" "They probably wouldn't have even stopped the car," said his father. "Sometimes white people are treated better than black people," said his mother. "But it's not right. Everyone should be treated fairly." Josh's mother gave him a hug. "We are proud of who we are. Harriet Tubman, Martin Luther King Jr., and Nelson Mandela were strong and brave black leaders. They showed us that we can stand up for our rights and set good examples for others. They were treated unfairly, but helped others learn to be more fair." "Some people haven't learned yet," said his father angrily. "Why are you mad?" asked Josh. "I am mad that we are still treated poorly sometimes, but I can use my anger to make things better," said his father. "Black people have a lot of power if we work together to make changes." So I'm going to point out in this picture, one of the changes that his dad is talking about is when people show up and protest. So they're holding signs saying important things that they want leaders to hear and know, saying that Black Lives Matter and that black people deserve to be treated equally and treated well. So I just wanted to fill friends in on that a little bit, because you may have been seeing some pictures and some stuff that looks similar to this. "I have power," Josh said, "and I'm smart." His father smiled. "You're right." His mother added, "And you can change people's hearts by sticking up for someone who's not treated fairly." "Like how Malcolm sticks up for me when kids tease me about my glasses," Josh said. "He tells them to step off." "Just like that," said his parents. The next day, a new kid joined Emma and Josh's class. His name was Omad, and he was from a country far away. Omad didn't know where to sit or what to do because it was his first day of school. He talked a little bit, but it was hard to understand him. He said that he was learning English. You can see him there on his first day. After lunch, the class went outside to play soccer. Daniel and Sophia picked kids to be on their team. All the kids were picked to be on a team except for Omad. Daniel said Omad probably didn't know how to play because he was new. Sophia said Omad might not be good at soccer. Josh remembered what his mother had said about sticking up for people when they are treated unfairly. Emma remembered what her mother said about patterns and birthday parties. So we can see here that Omad is looking sad because he hasn't been picked for a team. And it looks like Josh and Emma are remembering some important things that their parents told them. So let's see what happens. All of a sudden, Omad was not alone. Emma and Josh were leading him to their team, so you can see that they're running over to him. We have enough kids on our team, Daniel said. We don't need him. But Josh was ready. Step off, he said. He's playing. Yeah, said Emma. We don't want to miss out. And just like that, Emma and Josh gained a new friend and started a better pattern in their school. So friends, that was a really, really good book. I'm very excited to have gotten this book in the mail to add to our classroom. So it's important to remember from our book. Let's do some big thinking and turn our brains on up high so that we can practice remembering what this book is telling us. So this book is sharing that it's very important to watch out and look out for times that people are not being treated the way that they should be, and that it's our job to stand up and do something when people are being unfairly treated. So in this book, they're talking especially a lot about how people who are Black are treated in an unfair way, or sometimes people who don't speak the same language as us are treated in an unfair way. So let's do a really, really, really big think, all of us together. Let's do some thinking about how we can work to change that and how we can show up and be there for the people who need us to be there as friends and support and people who love them, and what we can do to make sure that our Black friends and our friends who don't speak English as well and our friends who are being left out and treated unfairly get included and treated well and with love from all of us. So I'm going to leave you all there with that big think, and I bet all of my super smart, super friendly, wonderful friends are going to be able to do some great thinking on that. I would love to hear from friends what things you've thought of in ways that you can do that stuff and that work and show up for people. And I will be back with some more books soon. Sending you all lots of love.